Can I have your attention? You're all dismissed.
Bankrupt.
Better luck with your next job.
First of all, this is the second time around this year that a movie with you in it has brought me to tears. First Logan, now this.
Thank you, mate. That means a lot to me in very different movies. So.
Yeah, so obviously you can dance, you can sing, you can turn into a complete badass. Is there anything you cannot do?
Yeah, I'm a terrible handyman. If there's something wrong at your house or with your computer or your phone, don't ask me to do it. Anything with that.
But I heard that you're actually a real-life hero. Did you actually save Zac Efron from a burning building? Did that actually happen? I read something.
We did actually burn a building down on set. There's a fire scene in this, and we might have filmed a little bit too long, but there was no one inside the building. And the fire brigade may have been called, and maybe 6 trucks came. But unlike a hero, I was already on my way out of there. I was literally driving home, and all the fire trucks are coming the other way. So that's exaggerated.
Not a stranger to the dark.
This is not the life I promised you. Not even close.
What was it like to be back doing a musical after Logan? Such a departure again.
It was an amazing year for me because I literally went back to back from Logan into the musical, and both movies took a long time to prepare. 7 years for this musical to get made, and Logan a long time as well. I didn't know they were going to happen back to back, but for me, that is perfect. Like, if I could design the best year possible, it would go from being Logan into P.T. Barnum. I love the variety.
I loved it too, and I loved you in it, and I particularly enjoyed the sequence between you and Zac Efron, where you're at the bar, you're trying to convince him.
It was great.
I mean, the choreography was insane. How long did it take you?
We rehearsed that for 7 weeks.
Wow.
So, what's annoying to me about watching that back is all that stuff with the glasses and the hats took us so long to get. To be able to slide, pick up, drink, the thing all on the beat. Yeah, and it's like gone. I'm like, oh no, that took a lot longer. But I really love that scene. It's one of my wife's favorite scenes as well.
Girls, I think I've had an idea.
I couldn't help but recognizing a certain similarity between your character and Charles Xavier. He would have been so proud of you because you actually took care of a bunch of outcasts that are absolutely considered freaks to the society.
The theme that is in X-Men, mutants really are just outsiders, and the discrimination they face. It's a very similar theme. I mean, they seem very different movies, but actually the theme is the same, and I think people really respond to that. And this is a true story where he was really taking people that were not just ignored, they were locked in basements. They were considered God's mistakes, abominations. And he made them front and center, loved around the world. Tom Thumb was the most famous person on the planet at that time.
And did Patrick Stewart reach out to you and say, okay, so now you finally start to step into my shoes after Logan?
Yeah, no, he would not want me going anywhere near his territory.
Fuck off, Logan.
Okay, so now you did action, you did drama, you did an amazing musical, in my humble opinion. What's next?
It's a really good question. I just did a political comedy or a political dramedy, which is something I've never done before, with Jason Reitman, who's an incredible writer-director. And I just finished that movie last week. So I'm really trying to do different things, and I've always tried to open as many doors as possible, assuming they'll get slammed shut at some point. So for now, I'm still trying to open up new, different doors.
P.T. Barnum, at your service.
And this is my final question, because we have a nerd crowd behind us for our website, and they are eager to find out anything about your character, Logan. And I know that this was your last time.
Yes.
But back in the days, you once said that if you were to return, it would be in a movie where the Hulk, for example, would go up against Logan. Now there have been some talks about the X-Men might be joining the MCU. What's your take on that?
I heard those talks and I was like, why didn't this happen 10 years ago? I think the ship has sailed for me, but I think it'd be a great thing, obviously, for fans to see those worlds collide. I think it must be frustrating for the comic book fans that the movie business works in a way where you can't bring, because that's how comics work. What about Hulk versus Wolverine? What about Iron Man versus Wolverine? Like, that's where it's really fun, you know. But I've left the party, so I'm just going to have to watch the movie like you guys.
Never made a difference by being like everyone else.
This is it!